Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today I would like to conversation of CKP test engine Cadet.
Number 1. How much limit of hydrocarbon and oxygen not supporting combustion?
I answer the combustion process is called perfect if the fuel has been burned out and does not leave a residue of combustion. Because if the combustion is not perfect, it has a big impact on human health. The hydrocarbon element becomes high in emission due to the mixture of grease, which occurs at low rotation per minute. At low rotation per minute, ignition tends to reverse until the combustion process slows down because some of the fuel is not burned. Unburned fuel will come out with the exhaust gas so that the concentration of hydrocarbons become high. Number 2. What is type fire extinguisher system suitable fixed on the top of generator?
The answer is electrical room or generator or electrical panel. For small scale area such as the electrical room or generator or electrical panel, it is recommended to provide one until fire extinguisher that has a capacity of 4 kg and one unit of fire extinguisher that has a capacity of 6 kg. It is recommended to use media that can handle fire class A, B, C because it is very multi-purpose. Number 3. Below statement is not correspondence with the safety device at engine room.
I answer. Below are the safety equipment in the engine room. First, protective clothing. Protective clothing is a coverall that protects the body from the crew members from hazards such as hot oil, water, spark welding, etc. This is known as a dungaree or boiler suit. Second, helmet. The most important part of the human body is the head. This requires the maximum protection provided by the hard plastic helmet on board. A chin strap is also provided with the helmet, which keeps the helmet in place when there is a trip or fall. Third, safety shoes. The maximum internal space of the ship is used by cargo and engines, which are made of hard metal and which make it awkward for the crew to walk around. Safety shoes ensure that nothing happens to crew members while working or walking on board. Fourth, safety gloves. Different types of gloves are provided on board the ship. All of these are used in operations where it becomes important to protect one's hands. Some of the gloves available are heat-resistant gloves for working on hot surface, cotton gloves for normal operation, welding gloves, chemical gloves, etc. Fifth, goggles. The eye is the most sensitive part of the human body, and in day-to-day operations, the chance of having an eye injury are very high. Protective glass or goggles are used for eye protection, while welding goggles are used for welding operations that protect the eyes from high intensity splash. 6. Air move or plug. Air moves or air plugs are used in vessels that block noise down to a variable decibel volume. 7. Safety harness. Routine ship operation including maintenance and painting of high and elevated surface that require crew members to reach inaccessible areas. To avoid falling from the raised area, a safety harness is used. The safety harness is worn by the operator at one end and tied to a secure point at the end. 8. Face mask. A mask is provided which acts as a shield from harmful particles. 9. Chemical ship. The use of chemicals on board ship is very frequent, and some chemicals are very dangerous when they come in direct contact with human skin. Chemical switches are used to avoid such situations. 10. Self welding. Welding is a very common operation on board ships for structural repairs. A welder is provided with a welding shield or mask that protects the eye from direct contact with ultraviolet rays from welding spatter. Number 1. Is it signal for fire and man overboard?
The answer is fire queue. If a fire occurs on board the ship, the first to notice is a fire is obliged to report the incident to the officer on the duty on the bridge. The officer will also continue to monitor the progress of firefighting effort, and if the extinguisher cannot be overcome with a portable extinguisher and is considered fully to use permanent firefighting equipment and require the role of all crew members. Then, on the decision and order of the master, a fire signal must be sounded with a code flute or bell, one short and one long, continuously as follows. Every crew member who hears the fire signal is obliged to carry out his duty according to his role in the fire certificate, and immediately go to his place of duty to wait for more order. Number 5. How many types of purifier in engine room?
I answer 3 types. There are fuel oil purifier, diesel oil purifier, and lubricating oil purifier. Number 6. Below statement is not correspondence with color type if pipe land in engine room.
The answer is the coloration of the piping system is very important in order to make it easier for the operator of the engine crew, especially to find out which piping system is on the ship. The coloring also aims to prevent corrosion or rust on the surface of the piping system on the ship. For example, pipe in the engine room: blue pipe, fresh water; green pipe, seawater; yellow pipe, lubrication oil; red pipe, fuel oil; white pipe, air system. Number 7. Emergency generator fuel tank as absorbable solas mean steaming time for consumption.
I answer the generator set will consume 6.5 liters of diesel per hour when running on 25 kilovolt ampere power. Number 8. Prior to entering an enclosed space, oxygen content of tank should be.
The answer is oxygen must show a stable oxygen volume of 21%. Number 10. What is equipment to control prevention of pollution is in on deck?
I answer, namely the name SOPAP or Shipboard Oil Pollution Emergency Plan. SOPAP itself must be used when an oil spill occurs on a ship, and how to deal with oil spills. The content in SOPAP are sawdust, bucket, chemical oil spill dispersion, cloth or rags, broom, sun, and many others. Number 11. What is function of governor diesel engine?
The answer is the governor diesel function. The diesel engine governor function is based on the side of the diesel engine load. Automatically adjust the fuel pump fuel cycle, stabilize the diesel engine speed, and to maintain the minimum stability of the diesel engine speed, and limit the maximum speed, prevent diesel start and engine speed. Number 12. ESM was established as per SOLAS chapter.
I answer Chapter 9. ISM Code or International Safety Management Code is an international standard of safety management system for safe operation of ships and effort to prevent pollution at sea. The purpose of implementing the ESM code is to ensure safety at sea to avoid accidents that can cause casualties and ship damage that can cause environmental pollution at sea. ISM code is a product of IMO or International Maritime Organization, which was finally adopted by SOLAS or Safety of Life at Sea in 1994. Number 13. How much density of fuel oil?
The answer is chemical structure C4 to C12, cetane number 5 to 20, octane number 86 to 94, density 0.71 to 0.77 kilogram. Number 14. 1 inch equal width.
Answer 1 inch is 2.54 centimeters. Number 15. What is type of life safety appliance should be posted in engine control room?
The answer is fire detection and alarm system should be installed, fire pump, life jacket, and line throwing apparatus.
Okay, I think enough. Thank you for watching. See you my next video. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.